ashes! Hellfire! Blast you! Blast it all! Ah! Ah! Ash and bone! Your key incarnate! Still I rise! My bones knit! You can't kill a king who's dead. Your once and future king is crowned. My next incarnation. I rise again. I could do this all day. 'Tis the next wraith of Skeleton King. You can't kill the dead. Not even death can kill me. Fresh from the grave. Death has no grip on me. Bone is strongest where it's mended. Now, it's your turn. Let's see you try. Guys, this is gonna hurt. I don't like where this is going, but I'm the king. Let's call it a draw. I'll bite your legs off. All right, time for plan B. Is it too late for turns? Give to your king. I want it all. I'll take that. Mine to claim. Your king requires. Submit. Rise and shine. A wise king always has an army in the wings. What, don't you roll with a crew? A king at his court should never part. A good toadie's worth his weight in bone. I knew they were lying around here somewhere. I could have sworn there were more. Where are the rest? 3 of you. It'll do. I guess I haven't been killing enough. A passable muster. You know what to do. Kill the living and smash the stone. I had a lot of fun collecting this lot. Now we're rolling deep. I regret that I can no longer feel the true depth of pain. I welcome the spirit of Earth, though I'll not be buried in it. Ah, Phoenix, one who knows what it's like to fall and rise again. Oracle, you must have foreseen that your future lies with me. I dubbed thee Chaos Knight. How's that for a name? Not bad, eh? An arcane trick, but I like it. Now I have all the spells. What are you afraid of? Bow before me. Take a knee, peasant. Who dares look upon my face? Come, let's be about it. Submit to the Bone King's rule. By my crown. Be not timid. At my word. Be about it. Go to. Fall upon them. Behold your king. Obey me. I am your liege. I'll cleave your skull. I'll impale you. A bone to pick. Submit to the Empire of Bone. A bow of contention. Fracture. Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Mwah! Yeah! Yeah! The Bone War begins. Comes now the King of Bones. You haven't known war until you've warred with me. I won't go easy on you. The weak and stupid die where they stand. I'll help my weak and puny allies where I can. Blink Dagger! Blink Dagger! Ha ha! Surprise! Your king is here! I am a patient king. For the king's collection. Bounty. Bounty! Technically, these all belong to me. Behold your king! The wrath of royalty! Flee while you can! Your liege approaches. I'll run you down! I'm coming for your bones! Crummy wizard! But the deathless cannot die! The king uncrowned! My reign in ruins! Dig my grave and I'll put you in it! I left no heirs! I should have chosen a queen! Who would lead my kingdom now? This makes no sense. My throne grows cold. Death by decrees. So, this is how it ends. The age of kings has ended. Back again. Fresh from the grave. Death has no grip on me! Now, it's someone else's turn to die. Your liege returns. Bow to your king! 'Tis I! Once more, with screaming! Come now! Good grief! Treason! Such disrespect! Wait! But, you rat! Ah! Dead again! Wait! But I... See you sooner than you think. The grave won't long hold me. This too shall pass. I never fall without rising. Don't carve my headstone just yet. Death is not my end. Oh, now you've done it. A minor setback. Yes, my old friend. Once is never enough. No! Bone loss! Cut to the bone? By my bones, I swear revenge! Many the day I shall rest in clay. This bone shall stick in your throat. Grind me to powder, even then I shall return. Oh, my aching bones! Bone fracture! I'll be right back. Aegis? Aegis? I don't need no stinking Aegis. No! Whose idea was that? Execute all my advisors! I need better counsel. Good thing I already lost my skin. That was my last raw nerve. This is regicide. There's been a coup. Overthrown! I don't believe this. Poor timing. Too soon. No resurrection? Rebirth out of reach. What sort of king am I? I'll be right back. Wait, what? Would it not please you to cut me down? Come at me, I beg you. Do your worst, I'll not resist. You'll have no trouble beating me down, dog. I dare you. Just try me. Kill me! Come on and kill me. Denied. Denied. Uh-oh. No, no, no. 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 Tut-tut. Oh, no. Never. 'Tis not your time. For the king. In the name of the king. Mine. All mine. As I will it. Bad peasant. Denied. Denied. A good king makes hard decisions. Oh. No. Never. Mine. All mine. Double damage. Crown me twice. Shame on you. When I look out my window, I see a kingdom of bone. When I don't see a kingdom of bone, I see a land begging to be part of it. One kingdom after another falls as I build my great empire. And when there are no more worlds to conquer, will I weep? Do I look like the sentimental type? By that point, the first editions will need a good reminder anyway. Best death yet. Oh, the irony is rich. I am legend. First blood, I've still got it. It is only right that the first blood should go to your king. First blood, now to the business of the day. Second blood. First blood, the bone harvest begins. Just what I needed. Look at all those plots. I've got work to do. Never put off until tomorrow, killing those you can find today. Trust me, these graves will be filled in no time. I've just thought of the perfect place to kill a few rivals in no time. No questions asked. I better not hear of any doubts, or you'll be the first body buried here. Look upon my collection and rejoice. The graves of nations build a glorious empire. I've laid waste to nations, but these here? These are the special ones. After lifetimes of gratuitous slaughter, it's nice to bring new meaning to things. Nothing brightens up the aeons like a good game of collect the corpse. Who are we going to kill today? Slaughter is just one letter away from slaughters, so let's not limit our imaginations to one at a time. It's the little things that make a life, hearth, an empire of bone, and collecting the corpses of noteworthy opponents. The smart ones consider it an honor to be added to my collection, but most still put up a fight. Different bones for different reasons. Do I need these bones specifically? We'll say yes. There's a fine line between a collection and a compulsion. My schemes are all about plots. Plots as far as the eye can see. It was kind of you to grow that skeleton to maturity for me. The Empire of Bone knows no bounds, nor should it. Long life has made me something of a completionist. What the king wants, the king gets. It's good to be the king. Who else should have such a fine collection? An Empire of Bones is built atop rivers of blood. You can't build an empire without breaking a few bones. If it has bones, I've killed it. Hell, if it doesn't have bones, I've probably killed it. Haste in everything but judgment. If you chop off my arm, I'm just gonna stick it back on there. If you sever my head, eventually my body will find its way home. Hold no hope to defeat me. I am immortal royalty, and you are lower than a peasant. Illusion. We'll lead as three kings. Rolling bones. Immortality. As if I needed more of this, but I'll take it. It's as certain as my choice of air. This one is in the bag. This one is in the bag, and not one of those drab bags a lot of you are using. A royal bag, well beyond your petty means. Kneel before your king, and I might spare your head. Kneel, peasants. I said kneel. A fresh harvest begins. Submit to the Empire of Bone. People keep asking if I'm back. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm back. Who dares approach my throne? Swear you fealty to the Empire of Bone? Wherever I lay my throne is home. I swing the executioner's blade myself. Bow before me, or prepare to meet your fate. I do not suffer fools in my court. I prefer to make them suffer. Have you come to surrender? Very well then. Prepare to die. Surprised to see me? Yeah, I get that a lot. Invisibility. Your king unseen. My bones are cloaked. I believe I have a storeroom full of these. This will be a jewel in my already sparkling crown. I claim the armlet. Armlet of Mordigian. Black King Bar. Bone King Bar. Vladimir's offering. Assault Curse. Battle Fury. Heart of Tarath. Satanic. Radiance. Divine Rapier. Refresher Ore. Heaven's Halberd. Desolator. Force Staff. It's the 3 R's. Refresher, Rapier, and whatever the hell I want. It's the 3 R's. Refresher, Rapier, and you will show me respect. Oh, Rapier, now your king is balling out of control. Abyssal Blade. Aeon Disc. Aether Limbs. Basher. Blade Mail. Bloodstone. Bloodthorn. Boots of travel. Just in case. Chrysalis. Daedalus. Dagger. Demon Edge. Desolation Rays. Diffusal Blade. Drums of Endurance. Dust of Appearance. Eagle Saw. Echo Saber. I don't need to bottle anything up. I'm the king. Ethereal Blade. Yule Scepter. Gem of True Sight. Ghost Scepter. Glimmer Cape. Hand of Midas. Helm of the Dominator. Hood of Defiance. Shadow Blade. Kaya and Sage. Lotus Ore. Maelstrom. Manta Style. Mask of Madness. Medallion of Courage. Mechanism. Meteor Hammer. Mjolnir. Monkey King Bar. Mystic Staff. Necronomicon. Nullifier. I see all. Octarine Core. Orchid Malevolence. Pipe of Insight. Burn for me. Rod of Atos. Sange. Sange and Yasha. Revealing. Scythe of Vice. Shiva's God. Silver Edge. Eye of Skadi. Smoke of Deceit. Solar Crest. Soul Ray. Lincoln Sphere. Spirit Vessel. No one can have these but me. Aghanim's beloved scepter. Urn of Shadows. Vanguard. Veil of Discord. Yasha. Yasha and Kaya. Another subject for the Bone King. You come to a baddie. I merely release the servant within. Your flesh falls. Your bones belong to me. Prostrate yourself. Very well. I accept your surrender. An acceptable show of loyalty. I'll take that as a compliment. Was that some sort of misguided tribute? Don't question it. Just let it roll over you. Deal with it. Consider yourself quashed. Now for your co-conspirators. Nip that coup in the bud. I decree you deceased. Lord have mercy. I think not. It's a pity surrender wasn't an option. I see you take my sword point exactly. It's the expression on their little faces I like. Invertebrate scum! I have no use for an exoskeleton. What lacks a skeleton also lacks a soul. A small pile of bones you'll make. A more repugnant skeleton I've never seen. You call yourself a king? What's this, Sand King? No bones? Clinks. Still playing at bows and arrows, I see. My queen. Oh, queen of pain, if I had flesh, I'd let you torment it. Ah, queen of pain, my bones are yours to crack. Don't expect me to sing your dirge. The death of dirge is a most pleasant melody. Dirge's death plays sweetly in my ears. Dirge, learn from the master and bow to your king. Missing top! Missing middle! Missing bottom! A fine fealty. Good day, peasant. Every king has his coffers. For the treasury. For the treasury. Another paltry offering. Die, peasant. Every coin counts. Your life is spent. I'll make thralls of you all. Obey. Fealty. A fine show of obedience. Don't get up. Did I give you permission to fall? Death tax. Yours was a crushing debt. The honor is yours. Rattling bones and jingling coins. I'll swim in it later. Ha ha ha! Ho 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 ha! Ho 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 ho! Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! Ho 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 ha ha! A prince no longer. Behold, my reach extends. King me. My next coronation. A king's ascension. Soon perhaps I'll choose a queen. It's a king thing. Now this is truly the game of kings. I'm your once and future thing. Oh, roll the bones. Living forever has its advantages. The royal prerogative. Servants, bring me more of that. Even I'm not perfect yet. One step closer to world domination. My plans haven't changed, only the means to carry them out. And my father said I'd never amount to anything. Who's laughing now, Dad? Oh, no! Defeated! Has any king ever had a shorter reign? My bones crumble to dust! What do you mean it isn't 2 out of 3? This isn't over until I say it is. I have no need for memories of flesh. Flesh decays. Flesh ends. But I will not end. My reign will not end. Those who understand that fact can find a place in my empire. Those who oppose it, well, I'll find a place for them in my empire too. As crafted bone, we are in agreement. By my decree, wise counsel, as you advise, I'll consider it. By any measure, your king moves of his own accord. So what if I swagger? Death is my bitch. Who's in charge here? War is tall. Make way for your better. Behold, the Bone King. Me, your king is here. 'Tis I walk among you. Prostrate yourself. Keep your thoughts to yourself. You are in my presence. I'm always at my best. 'Tis your honor. Questionable. Trouble my bones? Your king moves. Well begun is half done. A path opens. Time to fight. Never cross me. Death is my shadow. As I command, all out war. No. No. No! No! Out of mana? Out of mana? Out of mana? No mana? No mana? No mana? Not enough mana? Not enough mana? Not enough mana! Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. Who gave you permission to build this here? I claim this outpost in the name of me. A wondrous prize. I'd empty every treasury for this, even my own. Very nice. Earned in pairs. Regeneration. I usually have people for this. Once is a bit of fun. Twice makes it personal. All right, enough with the bone jokes. The Bone King reigns again. That was a brief interregnum. My subjects will be glad to hear my voice. I have dreamed of this day. What is a kingdom without a king? Just dog. I'll not be so easily dispatched. Alert the heralds! I'm back. Issue a proclamation. The Bone King's throne is occupied. The kingdom's gone to hell while I was away. My bones men. I'm unfettered by the needs of the flesh. I wage life anew. I owe many days to the grave. Death sheds its skin. Long live the king, which is to say, me. Would you jump in my grave that fast? Any pretenders to my throne will be sorely disappointed. I've had a lovely tour of the boneyard. The King of Bones reigns again! I had a steed like this once. It's good to be reunited. I don't want your mist, just the brittle innards. 2 bags of bones, a nice bit of fortune. Even 2 of you combined hardly stack up. Leave me to my mission, apparition. You're a waste of time. Little more than a distraction in the end. Your bones would be wasted on the dead god. No bones blink from my grasp, anti-mage. Time to crack that thing open and find out what you're really about. The ancients are just another footnote in my story. I don't care what you think your role is. I always enjoyed your brutal simplicity acts, until it got in my way. Let me tell you a little story about Nightmare's Bay. What I really wanted was the bat, but I won't say no to the rider too. Let that be a lesson to all who refuse my offers of employment. The flayed twins could be onto something. Maybe I should get a bone seeker. You didn't need to track me. The king doesn't hide. I really wanted to like you too. The feast will go on without you in my honor. A dangerous carcass like that must hide rare bones indeed. I've got no use for arachnids. We'll have leg bones for days. Oh, if only the phantoms remain corporeal too. Chin, I thought so little of you, I'm not even going to offer any parting words. Born followers get no respect from the likes of me. Here lies a mortal who truly knew the meaning of duty. Let's test this immortality of yours a bit further. Why, there's bones underneath there after all. Damn you! I hate it when they shatter! I know the perfect place for this one. Such vitality is wasted on the young. I have no need of your sorcery, nothing weirdo. You see, Prophet, I know all about death. Confound me no more, sorcerer. No, I'm the bringer of doom. They have you confused for someone else. Dragons are still below skeleton kings on the badass hierarchy. Why do they let these hideous creatures procreate? Pretty fancy moves for a talking statue. Time to fix you for a totem of bone. I thought you did harder than that, Titan. I need not fear flame, spirit. I thought to wait for more little creatures to arrive, but I became impatient. I do not waste words on amorphous blobs. In the land of the blind, I'm still king. Count yourself fortunate, I didn't do worse with the brush. You were past your years anyway, old man. Best to get you before your bones go completely brittle. Killing the crazy ones isn't as fun, because they don't even care if they lose. I have no words for disembodied balls of light. Trust me, Invoker, everyone knew you had this coming. You remind me of the advisors I like to kill. This rare specimen calls for a celebration. Bring me a peasant to kill. I always enjoy killing the last of one's kind. Helpless old man, I guess your looks weren't deceiving. Time to answer this question once and for all, Kunka. Bring on your legions, Dresden. I welcome more vassals. You'll make a nice wall mount for my summer home. I generally prefer to remove a victim's flesh myself, but I'll find ways to divert my disappointment. Your jailers mustn't have been very skilled. Nothing left but ashes. What a waste. I'm long past need for your services, Demon Witch. The bear isn't real, but that's the part I wanted. You weren't worthy of such a fine animal. Don't worry, Nova. I'll fix you. I fix everything. It was thoughtful of you to bring the wolves too. I told you there's no marrow. Who are you again? Talking beast coming out of the woodwork. If you were the god of war, I guess that likens me to the god of death. Your magic is far less effective on bone. I guess I'll have to clean up the riffraff myself. I generally dislike killing felines, but the rider died quite well. Don't worry, Sagan. I can bring you back to life. Ish. I've been waiting to shut your mouth for a long time, Wukong. Gods can kill you, but I'm not a god. Hail to the real king. You're useless to me. Get this water puddle out of my way. I see you more as an instrument type. I love a nice set of antlers. Really ties a room together. Your plague works no wonders on me. Fear of the dark is basic, wouldn't you say? I could have used an assassin who only knows one word. Pity? I'm assuming Nyx means kill. The others don't see it, but your bone value is off the charts. I love to watch for that moment when belief leaves their eyes. This was my divine right. Which quip am I going to drop over your corpse, Oracle? A forgettable death. Perhaps that's why you could not avoid it. Well, killing me obviously wasn't your purpose. You fight for justice, Pangolier? There is no justice. There's just me. Your kind follows too many rules for my liking, Assassin. You only need one rule. My rule. I bet you thought things were going to get pretty funny. I don't like funny. I was going to give you the benefit of the doubt on account of the whiskers, but safer just to kill you. I think it's best if I remain the resurrection expert around here. I hate fairy dragons more than real dragons. Well, at least the flesh will fall right off the bone. I heard they need a xylophone player in hell. I bear no more fears of the flesh, Akasha. There's no place for the likes of you in my collection. As I suspected, the bones appeared just fine. Not even you can unravel my best tricks, Magus. How can sand be a king? It can't! That's how! Most pretenders have rocks in their head, not literal dirt. I've advanced beyond umbral concerns, Shadow Demon. The punishment for molesting my soul is extreme indeed. We have laws against street performers where I'm from. Off with his head. I will not be silent. I will be the opposite of silent, and you'll be dead. The good news is that your petty problems won't follow you in death. I think I'll carve your spine into a whistle, Slardar. I hired you for one simple job. What do I care if they threw you in prison? Gods above and demons below, do you ever shut up, woman? The lizard had its charms, but even the best keen are hardly tolerable. I think I stepped on something. I don't get you trans-dimensional types. It seems like this fate was easily avoided. Tell your master our contract is void. He didn't hold up his end of the bargain. I have no use for electricity. I won't bow. I already have power. The intermingled creatures always have the most interesting physiology. 3 for the price of 1. Sometimes life's too easy. Oh, blast my bones, that was annoying. Now you know the secret. Tell your master I want my sundial back. Nothing I hate more than a demon with ambiguous goals. At last, the great Tide Hunter, a Scrimshander's delight. 'Tis fortunate I don't require his brain. I know his type, better off dead. Why'd you roll across my path anyway, Tiny? I told you, I have no interest in trees. They can all be cut down after the war is over. Even as an unofficial title, Warlord was pushing it. A chance to bone up on my scrimshaw. All the collectors had their eyes on you. You should have bowed to your rightful king. Subservience is literally in your name. Kids these days, everything is hyperbole. Undying done did die. You mentioned a din, Ursa? Where would I find that? Taking back your own kingdom lacks imagination. I'll settle for nothing less than all the kingdoms. Do these things even have bones? I can never tell. All you did was give me a bit of polish, Viper. I told you, I don't belong there. No bones about it. You suck. All that effort for nothing. That's for breaking my sundial. I used to have need of men like you, but no longer, obviously. Is this the start of an infestation? We'll see about that. I half expected your corpse to just blow away. We have very different opinions on the subject of art. I'll never need a doctor again, thank you. Mortals have this phrase, God's bones. Let's unpack that a bit. You should have stayed on your mountain, Zeus. My forces won't get there for ages. Ditch that other loser and take a walk on the dead side. Your parts are useless to me. Inarticulate and savage, a fitting way for you to die. The simple tools are the best tools, especially when sharpened. Your tiny carcass was almost a waste of my pie. Hollow bones? Why, I'd kill you again, if you weren't already dead. What sort of king was that? My queen. Oh, queen of pain, I still can't feel your touch. I would that you had joined me as my queen. Undying, they called you. That's a laugh. You'll make a better subject than anything in your book. You dared raise a hand, or whatever that is, against your king? Your spirits have abandoned you in the kingdom of the damned. Your shades guided you to my kingdom. Perhaps they weren't your allies after all. That ember was easily snuffed. From ashes reborn, I know the feeling. Sorry, Doom, I was a great admirer of your work. Underlord, your title is worthless here. Go back and guard your arcs. And you call yourself a lord? Lord of what land were you again? Was that some sort of lord? Funny, I don't remember knighting that one. You should know better than to oppose a king. Even titans must bend the knee. Court mage? More like court jester. Your spirit was too lowly to stand before a king. No amount of foresight could have prepared you. You are a poor pretender to my throne. You are here out of season, Winter Wyvern. I could not tolerate such an explosive presence in my kingdom. Ah, scepter. What is a king without his scepter? Shitty wizard! I'm feeling strangely introspective. Which side is my good one? Hey, what happened to that ring? Do you hear a rattle? Skeleton King! Bow to your king! King am I, of all that is flesh and bone! Do not question my purpose, just follow my commands! The Bone King! And so the war begins. They could all surrender now, but something tells me they aren't smart enough. Worry not, peasants. This war can finally begin. Let's get this over with quickly. I've got nations to kill. Run from it if you will, but none can stop the Legion of Bone. At this point, you should really just address me as Emperor. In a pathetic way, I sometimes envy those who get to wake each day in my kingdom, free of the worries concerning its expansion. There's something different today, but I can't put my finger on it. Where I tread, a kingdom of bone follows. Count yourselves fortunate, mortals and other base creatures. You finally have a chance to be part of something that will last forever. There's nothing unhealthy about my obsession. Here, let me show you. I have a very good feeling about today. Call it kingly intuition. Don't call it a comeback. That's a good edge. I shouldn't have executed the blacksmith. Nope, nobody's down there. Target or no, the sword arm likes to swing. Who put that ground there? Preemptive flesh trench. I'd gladly hit something. Is the war over already? Good soil here. Gotta keep limber. Did I feel a crick in my joint? Batter up! Where next to sink my blade? This would make a great story for you, if you were going to live. I envy your tears, though I would never need to shed them. Believe it or not, there is a painless way to remove all your bones. It just involves killing you first. And what fun would that be? You can remove yourself now. Mistook those abnormal growths for interesting bone structure. You have done this kingdom a service. Your king thanks you. We are grateful. Thank you, peasant. I'm under attack! I'm under attack! Curse! Your king is under attack! Yay! Ha 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 ha! Victory! Welcome to all my new subjects. Now, let's get to know each other. Oh, how the skeleton shall dance! I think I will rebuild this ancient in bone. Okay, that's over. Where are we fighting next? Yes! 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 All to ashes! Hellfire! Blast you! Blast it all!